Welcome to the KBB Review podcast. I'm Editor-at-Large Rebecca Nottingham, and this is another of our very special Rising Star episodes where we meet the upcoming superstars of kitchen and bathroom retail, all under the age of 30. Between August 2024 and March 2025, we're picking a monthly Rising Star to feature in the magazine, online, and this very podcast. Those 8 monthly winners then become the shortlist for the overall winner, which will be revealed at the KBB Review Retail and Design Awards 2025 in April. It's done with the support of our very good friends at Blum, and you can find out more about them at blum.com. You can also see all of our Rising Stars so far at kbbreview.com/Rising Star. So here's our February Rising Star, Sonny Upton. He's the lead maker at Shape London, who's not only valued for his cabinet making skills, but also as a passionate, versatile and reliable member of the team. So welcome, Sonny Upton from Shape London to the KBB Review podcast.
Hi, everyone.
And Sonny is our Rising Star Award finalist for the February issue. So thanks for joining us, Sonny. Let me find out a bit about you then. So to start with, how did you end up in the KBB industry?
Basically, I never thought I'd be doing woodworking or anything. I used to want to be a musician when I was younger. But I started off doing furniture restoration. I did that for a couple of years. And now I started working at my company now doing bespoke stuff. And I've been doing that for 8 years now.
Fantastic. So the furniture restoration that then led on to your kitchen career, how did that all come about?
I just wanted to do something different and I wanted to be on machines and tools a bit more. So I started looking around and then finally found a job working for the company I'm with now, Shape. Started working with my boss, Rich, and he basically taught me everything I know now.
I guess you always thought it was more of a practical career route that you wanted to take.
Yeah. I've always wanted more hands-on with the way I work.
You actually create and build the kitchens, don't you? So over to you. Tell us the job you do.
So I'll start from just sheet material and then it all gets broken down into panels, edge banding, cutting on the saw, cutting on the CNC, programming CNC, all the way through to assembly, test assembly, and then into the client's house eventually.
I mean, you make it sound pretty easy, but it feels more...
It's not.
No, I'm sure it isn't. I'm very sure it isn't. Once you've created the actual furniture, do you then have a hand in the installation, or it ends there, you pass it on to the rest of to the installation team?
Most of the time it will be passed on to a fitting team, but I did do a kitchen installation just for Christmas, and that was like my first proper, from start to finish, seeing it like as a finished product.
So tell me a bit more about Shape London then, because I know you've been there 8 years, I understand, but the business was only founded in 2016, so you're almost part of the furniture yourself.
Yeah, I've been here from the start, really.
That's a really lovely part of the story, really, isn't it? Because you're a really integral part of how the business runs.
When I first started, it was we've recently moved workshop, but when I first started, we was in the first workshop, and the first day it was bare bones, really. And then over the years, it just grew and grew and grew, and now we're in an even bigger space here with a lot nicer machines, more modern, more people working with us, really, and then just seeing the company grow, really.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. And obviously with a bespoke product, I imagine that's hugely satisfying. So like the designers come up with the concept, but is there you obviously have a specific style that they work to?
So everything's different, every job is different. But we do have some jobs which are like kind of similar thing where the doors would be the same or like details would be the same. But with bespoke joinery, it's always going to be different. The room could be like massive or the room could be half the size.
No, absolutely. So what is it about making the kitchens then that you love the most? You've been doing it for 8 years now, so...
Yeah, I must love it.
You must like it.
I just like working with my hands, working on a bench, doing practical thinking a lot, thinking with numbers a lot. I like being on the machines. I like being on the computer as well, just doing like the CNC side of it. I mean, when I do this sort of work, I always think of it as like, if something's not quite right, you think, oh, if that was my kitchen, why would I wouldn't want that. So you constantly have to think if it was your house, basically.
And as a craftsman as well, I think you're obviously going to be really protective of the finished product anyway, because that's your skills on the line, isn't it? If it's not quite right.
Yeah, for everything from when you're first cutting it to even wrapping it up before it goes out, you have to take extra care of everything.
Yeah, and real pride in your work and everything.
Yeah.
So, okay, so obviously this award category is all about nurturing new talent and recognising young talent within this industry. Why do you think it's important to recognise youngsters and empower you guys to come through and into an industry like this?
I think it's not really a popular trade that we're in, to be honest. I know a lot of young people who do other trades, but I've never met anyone just randomly they've done the same sort of thing as what I do. I'm the youngest guy in the workshop at the moment, but I think it's definitely a good trade to get into.
It really is. So I think as an industry, we really need to push it as a profession. We need young talent coming through.
Yeah, when I'm 60, there'll be no one below me.
Exactly. Well, you are like the future of the industry, and we need to nurture talent like you.
Yeah, and it's not always like hands-on physical either. You need people who've got brains to work out how to do designing, and then if you can do both sides of it, that'd be even better. If you can design your own furniture and then go on to manufacture it as well.
So, all right, well, look, you've been at Shape London for 8 years. You're quite clearly a very important cog in the Shape London wheel. So I'm not expecting you to say I'm out of here tomorrow, but what does success look like to you? What does your future look like in your head? You're 28 now. Where do you see yourself in sort of 5-10 years?
Honestly, this is all I've known now, so I'm still going to be working in the industry. But honestly, I've got no plans. Just try and improve myself, try and improve the way I work, learning stuff every day. So take it one day at a time, take it 1 month at a time, take it 1 year at a time. I'm not thinking about 10 years from now.
I don't blame you. Just enjoy everything. All right. Well, look, I've loved having a chat with you, Sonny.
It's been nice chatting to you too.
Congratulations for being the Rising Star finalist for February, and good luck at the KBB Review Retail and Design Awards in April.
Thank you. Look forward to it.